Well, welcome guys, and welcome to Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. So, when I first got my PlayStation 2, this was one of the very first games I got with it, alongside Ratchet and Clank and a couple Mortal Kombat games, I believe. So, this is the second game that was made by Naughty Dog after they were done with Crash Bandicoot on the PS1. Pretty good games. I would say, like, the best way to describe this game, it's like Crash Bandicoot kind of combined with Super Mario 64, I would say. Alright, so let's turn vibrations off. That looks okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, and let's start a new game. We'll start it here.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy.
Here's our main man, Jak.
To his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth,
and his buddy Daxter.
Of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samos the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Of course.
Hey, Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
So our main man Jak is pretty much a silent protagonist, aside from some grunts and stuff.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
Uh-oh.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps.
Oh, Daxter.
Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like Precursor Orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers.
Dax.
Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble!
Oh! Daxter! Oh. There he is.
Man, that stung.
Hey, Daxter.
I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened.
You're a little smaller and fuzzier now.
Okay, okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you? I don't think he's fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
They was, I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go.
Pretty much.
Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping.
Because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Gol and the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it.
Okay,
if you
Keira.
had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Keira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well,
Yeah?
we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Alright, let's go. Alright, Geyser Rock. The tutorial area.
You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
This
Alright.
device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
So these are Precursor Orbs, the currency of this game.
Shaped beings are Precursor Orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Those green orbs that we were collecting is green eco. They're essentially your health. Jak can normally take 3 hits, but if you collect 50 of them when he's at max health, you can take a 4th hit. But every time you lose HP, you gotta get another 50 green eco orbs to restore it.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grab zoomer.
Okay, so we need to collect these. They're essentially the stars of this game. I think there's 100. Okay, so this game does have an autosave feature. So yeah, you can punch, you can do a spin kick, kind of like Crash Bandicoot. You can do a high jump, you can do a crouching jump attack. You also can do a rolling jump like this. Alright, these are scout flies.
You found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Lurkers are the main enemy in this game. So yeah, for every 7 scout flies that you find in an area, you get a power cell. I like that victory animation.
Wow! That last Elfly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Okay, Blue Eco, pretty important. It does speed you up, and it acts as a magnet for items and stuff. Alright, let's let it wear off. Alright.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Alright, is there anything else down here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so we can now take 4 hits since we have enough green Eco Orbs.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
Alright.
That's a Blue Eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Sounds good. So now we can open the door. And there's another power cell.
Good work! The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years. Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of Eco. Pick up 50 small green Ecos, or 1 big green one to increase your health.
Oh, that's right. A big one can also give you a full health bar, too. But we're at full health at the moment.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Alright, so now we got all the Precursor Orbs of Geyser Rock. And there's another power cell. Yeah, you show them, Daxter. Okay, so Geyser Rock is now complete. Let's get out of here. Back to the Green Sage's hut.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
And no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green Eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Oh, Green Sage. Oh yeah, don't I have the ability to... I thought for sure I had subtitles in this. Am I remembering wrong? Anyway, look at this thing. It's one of those carnivorous plants from Crash Bandicoot. Green Sage just has it hanging out in his home. Alright, so let's go down to Sandover Village. Probably shouldn't have fallen there, but whatever.
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
Just a moment. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like subtitles exist in this game, so I might just be thinking of Jak too.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Yeah, you think? Hey, look, it's our uncle.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old Precursor Orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 Precursor Orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Okay, so we gotta get him 90 Precursor Orbs for his journey.
Don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 Precursor Orbs.
Of course. That's the usual going rate for a Precursor Orb. Or for a power cell. Okay, so yeah, the mayor has 2 power cells for us. One for fixing the gizmo in here, and another for giving him 90 power cells as a bribe. There's another scout fly.
Hey! Little furry dude!
Beg your pardon?
Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that Misty Island. Huh. I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute! We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
What do you think, Dax? Alright, so that's Sentinel Beach over that way. We won't go that way just yet. Doesn't look like there's anything down there. Hello.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Okay. She'll give us one if we help that egg hatch. Fair enough.
What a weird-looking thing! I'll bet you can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Okay, so this thing opens with blue eco. Gives you a bunch of Precursor Orbs. Hey look, another scout fly. 2 more to go.
Gotta milk those Yakows. Gotta milk those Yakows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery Yakows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
Sure, old man. Alright, let's go, Cal. Alright, just gotta lead them like this. There you go. Come on, hurry it up. Hey! There you go. Come on, Yakow. Keep it moving. There you go. Alright, looks like there's 2 more. Go. Alright, 1 more to go. Let's go, big guy. There we go.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
Alright, there's nothing in the little patch over here, right? Doesn't look like it. Alright, power cell, please.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Thank you. Nice moves there, Daxter. Alright, we'll collect the orbs up here. Now this is the fire canyon. This is where we need to collect those 20 power cells so that we can power the bike.
You don't have enough power cells to fuel my heat shield. You can't cross Fire Canyon until you collect enough power cells.
Yeah, okay, Keira. I was just exploring. Alright, let's go up here. Why are you still following me around? And there we go. Another power cell for all the scout flies.
All right! You found all the scout flies in this area.
Thanks, Dax.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the turn. Present to me 120 Precursor Orbs for each power cell I contain.
Okay, yeah, so these Precursor statues almost always have 2 power cells, and they cost 120 Precursor Orbs each. Okay, so let's make our way over to the forest. Because this one makes the most logical sense to go to first.
Let's get back and make the switch already.
No, Dax, we're gonna wait. Okay, so that's all the Precursor Orbs for Sandover Village. Alright, let's start going this way. So this is the Forbidden Jungle. Ow. Stupid snake. This definitely feels fairly Crash Bandicoot-ish. This whole design of this area. Especially like the traps and stuff. Let's get these piranha out of the way. Weird device here. Let's break it. And now that enemy there is called a lurker.
Redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with him.
Yeah, so they were using this machine to divert the eco beam. But now we can fix it.
By pointing it at the next tower.
I know, like this.
Hey, we can follow the beam to find the next tower.
Alright, so now we just follow the trail.
Let's go to the next tower and reconnect the beam there.
Oh, the next tower is over this way. Yep. Alright, before we drop down, let's go this way. Alright, so we can't get all the orbs there just yet. Now that yellow crate has dark eco in it, so don't touch it or you'll take damage. Also, we cannot touch or harm those weird vine tentacle things, so we're just gonna leave them be. Okay, and then we'll take care of that last mirror on the way out. Let's talk to this fisherman.